over. Let's go to live. It's a banger. It's a banger. All right. I figured I'd go on for 15 minutes before the Stephen Cutler live show. And then I'm going to be heading on over there. My subscriber count is 2222. Is that lucky? I don't know. I can't tell, but I'm pleased to have gotten there. That's it's been a decent week with clapping is just really hard finger banging. If I haven't said that before. So they were talking about the Branch Davidian, the Waco, Texas thing, and then they were talking about how generally out of great tragedies generally comes like really bad jokes. And I remember when the space shuttle blew up, and I want to say it was like 84 or 85, early 80s. And everyone was very sad, and they're like, "Oh, our American astronauts lost their lives." But kids are terrible, and so me, being with the other teenagers, as a teenager myself, I was listening and listening to what people have to say, and they had a joke which was, "What does NASA stand for?" And then what needs another 7 astronauts. And we thought that was, because you're 14, you're like, It's almost like when I was a teenager, it was almost like it was funny to be mean at times, and that's something that I think is inherent just because of all the hormones and stuff like that. But then I look back on it when I'm older, and I'm going, kids are terrible. Strange how that works. Hey, Steve Cutler. Reached 11 times between the years of 2003 and 2019. I just said before you got here, I'm heading over to Steve Cutler Live. He's streaming at 8. He's got the good show. I was just on here to kind of, I was like the fluffer. I'm the fluffer for your show, Steve. I'm definitely fluffing for your show. Steve Cutler Live is the man with the talent and all of the guitar experience and all that showbiz experience. And so I would encourage you, yes, you, the viewer, to go to Steve Cutler Live at 8 p.m. right here on YouTube. Forget me. You don't need to be watching me. You need to be watching Steve Cutler Live at 8 p.m. this evening. And then you can yell at me because I'll be in the chat, and you can make fun of how I look or smell or the fact that my teeth are yellow, or whatever you want to do, because it's open season. It's wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Did I show you my tie? Look at the tie. It's really cool. Look at that. Oh, that's high tech. You know what I'm saying? You will go to Steve Cutler Live's. You will go to Steve Cutler Live. I'm trying to hypnotize him, Steve. Oh. Yeah, so I was just watching some stuff about comedy, because I like to think I'm a funny guy and not just funny looking. So I figured I'd come on here and I try out some old 80s jokes that were really distasteful at the time, but it was funny when I was 14. And I tried them out, and they landed like a lead balloon. Everyone clenched, and managers were called, and it was very disappointing. I thought there was going to be laughter. Instead, there was the tightening. It was like a balloon knot closing. It just closed so tight, and then nothing could escape, even if you rubbed it and went. It was. That's the one thing I learned during the pandemic. Toilet paper is not made the same. Yeah, I'm used to, like, a Scott tissue. That seems like a pretty standard. It's not too hard, not too soft. But there were some that came in grit. You know what I mean? You take that chocolate starfish right off your body. It was like, 20 grit toilet paper. I had no taint at the end of the 2020s because I had to go and use what we could find because everyone was fighting for toilet paper. I don't know why. Everyone was worried about pooping themselves, I guess. I'm not sure. 2020 was a very disturbing year when everyone got locked in and they gave us checks that really didn't help much. Formaldehyde, that's right. Uh, just saying. So this Saturday in Putnam at the stomping grounds, is that correct? Am I incorrect, Steve? That you and the patchwork family? Oh wait, that is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm really in my own bubble. At the stomping grounds. LPC. Incorrect. No, they're playing at the stomping grounds tomorrow. And at what time? To what time? No, he is. I've seen the memo. LPC. It was virtually signed. It was legal and everything. 1 to 4 p.m. So I'm gonna have to get there at 11 to find a parking spot. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. I am based from Danielson, Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of Connecticut, which is in the upper northeast corner of the United States, which is part of this giant world that we all live in. Bring cameras. I'm bringing a camera and a phone. No, excuse me. Oh, there's so many bubbles. Oh, a spectacle. Should I bring the tie? I don't know. It'll be daytime. We'll see. They say. I'm just hoping that it's not downpouring during that portion. But yes, it will be a spectacle. And that'll be in Putnam, Connecticut tomorrow. And that is about 10, 15 minutes north of where I am. And I happen to have access to a vehicle, so I think I'm going to attend. I give it an 80 percentile chance of my attendance. Don't wish to be rude, but do you smoke a lot? Yes. Yes, I do. That's very observant. I am made of tar, and I'm pretty sure that's what saved me during the pandemic. Is my lungs, all of my internal organs are covered by a layer of tar, and no microbes can attach themselves to me because I am sealed. I have a La Brea insides. If the universe allows. He's held accountable by the tar, and he are held together. As long as I'm not hermetically sealed, because I know that's a thing nowadays. I don't want to be hermetically sealed, because then I'd have to go to the parades, and that's just so much traffic. Well, yeah, but pieces of plastic still went up everywhere. Everyone believed it, so it turned it into a thing, whether the disease was real or not. Everyone said, "Hey, if we walk the right way in the Walmart aisles, then it'll go away. You'll be safe." Oh, if we hang this piece of plastic in between me and you, then we'll be safe. It'll go away. Hey, if you wear this mask that doesn't stop anything from going in and out, you'll be okay. It was all a big. Oh, there's nothing I could do about it then. There's nothing I can do about it now. I assume everyone right from the outset is lying to me, and they will prove it over the course of time, or they will not. And I shall make the assessment as I go, adapting to my environment and trying to be a pleasant individual in the process. And now we're 10 minutes. Oh, that means we're 13 minutes away from the Steve Cutler show. I'm very excited about that. Yesterday, there was a couple good. Ask me how much I smoke. Clapping is just really hard finger banging, came out of yesterday's episode, as well as quite a few other treasures and gems. And so I would encourage you that the chat is just, it's phenomenal. Because there's a comedic bounce back and forth. And then you have Steve Cutler playing in the background at a virtuoso level. So you just can't beat that. For a free show on a Friday night at 8 p.m., what else are you going to do? You're going to go out there, you're going to pay $16 for half a pound of ground beef. Or you can hang out. You can laugh. You can listen to... You're currently scrambling to plug things in and out. That is kind of how it goes. All my thing is like button pushing. It's like, okay, monetization. All right. Do I want to give it a title? Today was, it's a banger. Today's show's going to be a banger. Not this show. Steve's show is going to be a banger. This show, no, the 222 part is because I am at 2,222 subs as of right now. Unless someone unsubs me. When I last looked, that's what the number was. And I'm like, wow, all those numbers match. Isn't that significant or something? Isn't that like when your clock turns 11:11? Like, what happens? Your colon drops out your asshole? I'm not quite sure what happens at 11:11, but it seems to me that some people think that 11:11 is significant for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Not into ground beef. Oh, that's right. Well, good on you. I mean, I used to. Well, like, you don't have to explain to me why you're doing what you're doing. You're entitled. If you can find joy in it, that's great. But I'll tell you, it's beating the old. Did your icon just change? Do you have a clone? Stop eating the poison cows, man. I'm not just eating the poison cows. I'm smoking them first. Smoking them, then eating them, and possibly fucking them. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the most recent ex. That bitch. Positive energy, Kevin. Keep the positive energy. Keep it. Keep it. Sorry. I derailed for a second. Time is it? How much time I got? I got 9 minutes. We got 9 minutes before the Steve Cutler show. I'm very excited about it. That. All right. That's enough. I'm going to end this stream. I'll see you guys all over there. It's going to be a banger.